Hello. Welcome back to Nichetv. It's been only a day since our last stream where we streamed the KF1 Winter 25 finals. Today you join us in a new league, reminiscent of the old PMA days. It's a contact league, and it's Vision's contact league. It's round 10 of the 12-round calendar. 3 rounds including this to go. It's tight at the top. I'll get my notes out in a minute, but for now, as practice continues, we will watch the cars go round in free cam for a moment, because I can't be bothered to check the names. We'll follow this pack of 3. This league has T chassis contact, so for those who don't know, T stands for tank chassis, and I am clueless on who's the grid, so I'm learning as you guys are learning. It's a nice 3-way battle over there. Let's fly up so we can watch the entire thing. Contact. I'm not really a big fan of contact leagues. They seem to just be very messy, especially you see on the first corner now. There's probably going to be tons of crashes. I mean, you can see teammates there barging each other off the track. And there we go. Sideways already. What a dive bomb. Oh, yep. Lovely. I love it. I don't know who these are. Just going to call them by the numbers. So 14 and 23. We'll find out when we go to the grid. Everyone's names will be above them by then. And I'm behind the paddock. Oh, lovely. Let's see if we can find them. Where are they? Which one of them are they? There they are. There's a hypercar on the track. I'm getting sandwiched in between a Porsche and a Ferrari, and then the dive bomb comes in from the 14 car. Oh, retaliation there. Oh my god, what on earth. I'll try and find them. There we go, we've got a hypercar. Say kill each other. Oh my... Oh. Okay, he's dead. Oh, I love this league already. We've got 5 minutes left to practice, so not sure what's going on really. Pigeon Cool. Ex-KF1 driver, I think he's retired now. We've seen him before. Can I take this guy's car? Let me in his car. I want to drive this guy's car. This car looks cool. It's not fair, they're faster than me. Yeah, I love this league already. I can't help him. I'm useless. I tried. This is so cool. It's my first time in the game, so I've actually still learning. Let's take a look through the cameras. So we ignore camera 6 because oh, that was perfect. Camera 6 does not work. Neither does camera 8. Camera 9 is close wheel, and camera 0 is far wheel. I don't know what on earth is what is going on. Why are we just so slow? Oh wow, okay. I was threading the needle there by the yellow Porsche. I don't think... Oh, view names! Yes, I can see names. Let's go. So... Lemon and Tro, who are the guys we're with? Okay, well it's hard to see actually. To try and ruin it, sorry, I had to try and ruin it. Oh no! That's sad. I didn't do that, I swear. Swear I didn't do that, bro. Swear down I did not do that. Cloud didn't see that, did he? I think Cloud saw it. I didn't. Maybe I should move that. I think, I didn't oopsie. He's gonna hit it, and he's going back and forth. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was about right. I just realised I don't have stream chat up, so I can't see what everyone's saying. Makes sense. We got North Korea battling in the background. Oh, okay, and we're all fucking dead, okay. And we are back. It's just a few moments away from qualifying then, as you may have seen at the top of the screen after like 16 nukes went off on track. And I get to have my first taste of qualifying. Yay. Let's see how well this goes. Should probably learn the names of the drivers. Just be a knob real quick. Oops. Oh yes, I love this. What's up, pig? Let's go. Ah, 6 minutes. I guess I'm just gonna cause some havoc then. Wait, this league has safety ratings? Guys, I can't see my chat. Oh, no one's talking in my chat. Well, to the one viewer who's watching, I hope you're gonna enjoy, bro, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. "3 minutes away from qualifying then, and I have no idea how long qualifying is, and I am starving and I really want food." My phone is going off and I've killed someone. To play it off. I've got a phone call to take. 2 minutes, still qualifying. Okay, so my food is ready, about time, so I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy the first bit of qualifying in silence. So yeah, you know what, I'll just go grab my food and let you guys watch the start of qualifying. I'll be back. Make sure the one person watching the stream, which might even just be me, tell me what happened. I'll be back. Bye. This is so fucking scuffed. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was having food, so food's more important than touch racing. So yeah, just get a grip. 36 laps, Bumberclot! There's no way he still flipped after that, surely. He's dead. I'm trying to learn some more. Wait, so... Oh yeah, that's actually... I didn't even notice. Oh, I know what I forgot. Qualifying positions. Let me get them out. Let me look. Ugh, bloody hell. Right, qualifying. So, Techno is on pole ahead of James. The two title rivals are right on this front row. Pigeon Cool, the driver I am watching, is in fourth, so that's pretty cool. This is going to be a bit weird because I don't know their full names. I can see Lemon in seventh, but here we go. There's in third, Sup is in fifth, Woofuk is in sixth, Jus is in eighth, Liu in ninth, Rab in 10th, as everyone has fucked off to do a lap. Let's go ahead and follow. Let's see. Yep, love that. Oh, okay, they're all dying on the formation lap. Oh, I just realised I got to reset. Hang on. So, Techno is our pole sitter. And nothing wants to work for me today. Techno's going to be standing still for a little while. Are we seriously doing this shit again? Oh my god, and we are. Seriously, boy. We're doing more of this. Get the game going, bye. We got 36 laps, bye. There are your names. Happy? I'm turning them off for a minute. Here we go then, watch the lights. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go here in Lusail. It's round 10 of Visions Collide League. As the drivers get underway here, Techno leads James down into turn 1. James looks down the inside. Techno slams the door. Let's look behind the group. Everything looking good so far. The grid has gotten through the first few corners cleanly. A lot of vision lag for that number 22. Must be in China or something. Let's get the names on then. There we go, that's more like it. A lot of collisions going on down here. There's 4 wide. Let's look at the back. Roxy has cut that corner and sent ASM through the fucking... wherever you call it. Let's go back to the front though. Techno still fighting James. James right on that rear wing of Techno. Here he comes now down the start finish straight. Is he going to look for the move? He looks around the outside of Techno into turn 1. Can he get the switch back on the exit? James down the inside. He's through. They're still side by side though. Techno's going to fight this back. Switch back for James. James cuts the corner to try and get past Techno and he concedes the position. Smart move there from James to avoid a penalty. I mean, he's just phased through Techno on my screen, but yeah, obviously Techno is still in front. Let's take a look at Pigeon Cool. Where's Pigeon Cool 2? Never mind, let's not move, because James... Never mind. Let's look at Pigeon Cool. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Let's go back up to the front. James made contact with the back of Techno and has dropped a few tenths. Because he's... I'm not saying that name on my YouTube channel. James has a lot of work to do again. It's only early on in the race, so... That's a good exit for James there. Where's James? James is in front, apparently. I don't think that's right. Apparently James got through. I did not see him go around the outside. There we go, James is back behind Techno now. He's just phasing through, aren't he? James just phasing straight through Techno. Let's go back to Pigeon Cool. Not that far off, only in 5th place behind Bub. Oh, actually no, he's in 6th. Keep an eye on these front 2 for the first few laps. Down the inside looks James. Techno slams that door and he gets a run out of the corner. How about down the start finish straight though? James closing that gap. Techno gets a better exit, but the slipstream is going to come in handy for James here. Give it some time. Picking up that top speed. Just look at the bottom where you can see the telegraph. 183 topping out at the moment. Maybe a move straight through him. Yeah, love that. It's a better angle. I mean, we lose all sound, and the Techno's gone straight back through. Oh, 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 there's Techno. What's happened to James? He's been dropped. I don't know what's happened to James here. Let's go back to the P3 battle. I can't change my camera apparently. This is the battle for P3. As off the track they go. No real good angle to get looking back, unless number 6 is one. No, we'll use number 7 then. Side by side, down towards turn 1. Let's get this one on camera. Oh, banging wheels with the BMW with Super. We're trying to force him out wide, down the inside. Super's going to hang it around, looking for the switchback on the exit. He's going to get that switchback. How about into the 3rd corner? It looks like Wake will hang on for now. Let's head back up to the front of the pack, where Techno is extending that gap to James. Really important for the championship at the moment. Both drivers leading by a good margin. Look towards the back of the pack. Let's try and find some guys near the back. Who's a guy near the back that we can look at? Here we go. Four-way battle here for, I believe, the 10th position spot. Maxi in a close battle with the 2 teammates in the Mustang. Lewis, Hamilton, 3F1, not that far behind. I don't know what kind of bloody Xbox generated name that is, but we'll go with it. Maxi is through on Unified. ASM is currently holding that 10th position spot as the 2 drivers are battling in the background. But around the outside goes ASM on the Unified. The Unified was actually going down the inside. I've worded that one completely the wrong way around. Maxi now back on the tail of ASM. Maxi still on that tail. We're watching this now. We're watching this. I'm liking this battle more. Maxi looking down the inside on Unified. ASM as well, with Unified just in front of him. Around the outside goes ASM. What's Maxi going to do? Maxi right on the tail. What a battle this is. Unified. Switchback on ASM maybe. Looks down the inside. ASM slams that door shut. Maxi's going to have a chance to have a run now at the 2. ASM looking down the inside. He's gone wide. Both of them have. Hamilton collides with ASM on the exit. And Maxi has gone straight through these. Made easy 2 positions. Hamilton defending from ASM. Unified back in. Around the outside of ASM. ASM going to look to defend. Lewis Hamilton slams on the brakes. It causes Unified to go through. And off goes ASM again. In the background, Roxy goes wide. Where's Maxi to? Here comes ASM. Keep an eye on him. Down the start, finish straight. as Techno, as you see in the top left-hand side of your screen, has extended the gap to James by 9/10 of a second in the last lap. This gap seems to have calmed down. Seems like Pigeon Cool has crashed somewhere, and I've missed it. Unless he pit. He might have pit. Just watch Unified as he now charges to get back past... as he goes wide, actually, so I'll take that back. Back to the front then. Techno leads by an absolute margin. Yeah, I think we've got plenty of time there for Techno. Let's head to ASM, who is charging down the Nürburgring BMW of Unified. Pigeon Cool is in a battle just back there. Let's go have a look at that whilst we've got time. He was in a battle. Oh, Roxy's just there in front, so we're looking for cars in a battle here. I can't find... Oh, there we go. We found one. I'm gonna call him Kiv. I'll call him Kiv. I don't know what his name is. It's terrible. Big frame drop. You can see Maxi there just in distance behind them, along with everyone else. So these two could hold everyone else up with their battle as Kiv looks down the inside on Jen. Jen gets that run though. Terrible line through there, and Kiv's going to be back on the tail to attack him. Slamming on the brakes on the inside is Jen. Really slowing each other down. And Maxi is now on the scene along with Lewis Hamilton, and Unified with ASM just in the distance behind. Kiv looking for every move on Jen. These two could collide. I don't know what happened to Kiv there, but someone has gone wide on the left side of your screen. It's Lemon. Maxi is in a battle. Everyone is in a battle. This is the best pack to watch. James is starting to catch Techno. We'll return to that battle in just a few moments' time. 3/10 in the last lap. There comes Kiv down the start-finish straight. The big move could be on here. Does he look down the inside? Does he look down the inside or the outside? Which way is he going to go? He's let off. And there we go. Now the move. And it was the worst move I've ever seen. He's completely fumbled it. Look at those names coming up behind. This could get intense. Jen still defending from Kiv. ASM is now on the scene. Maxi is now on the scene. Lewis is now on the scene. Wide goes Jen. Invites Kiv on the inside. Kiv is kind of passive. He's a very passive driver. Now look. Everyone is on their tail. Kiv goes wide and Jen gets a little bit of breathing room. Kiv goes really wide and that could be Maxi through on him. Kiv wide again. Maxi still there. Maxi looking down the inside on Kiv, side by side. Lewis is now on Kiv. Maxi is through on Kiv with a chance to attack on Jen. Who's going to go into the pits? Maxi goes into the pits. Kiv goes into the pits. Let's return to Jen. Who's behind Jen now? It's Lewis. Loads of people coming into the pits. Let's take a look at where Techno is. Techno with James just in the distance behind him. Super on Lewis. Could be a move down into turn 1 here. Down the inside, maybe he does take a peek down the inside. He might even go for it down the inside. He forces his way through and he's through on Lewis. Lewis could go for the switch back here. He's not going to. He's going to hold off. Wake is under pressure by, I believe, Jen in front. Let's return to Jen then. Super's looking for a move on Jen, and Super's just phased through everyone, but he's still there. On the back, contact, sideways. Jen goes wide. Super is going to push his way through. That's very, very, very dirty, but Wake backs off, gives him back that time that he's lost. And Wake ramming him up the arse. Behind, Super on Wake. Super down the inside. Contact with the wheels. Wake still on that tail of Jen. Returning to the wide camera, we see that Jen has not got the gap that we saw on the rear bumper. Wake is back through. Super could go for the inside shot. He's not going to, as Wake is going to fight. And I don't know what's going on. The vision lag's kind of ruining my commentary. But Super has caught back up. Looking down the inside. Jen might have went wide there, I'm not sure. Down onto the start-finish straight. Super goes around the outside of Wake. The car behind, I'm pretty sure it was Lewis, is now pitted. And it's a three-way battle for this position. I don't know what position we're fighting for. It's fourth. Neither of these three drivers are pitted, by the way. So, Super with the inside line. Wake pushes through. Super's already there. Jen around the outside. Can he stick it? He's not. Both drivers get through on the inside, but the switchback from Jen may get him that position back. It does, but they collide. And Super, through goes Super. It's only 11 laps in, and this is a very enticing battle for a position that's not even worth a podium spot. Jen has backed off completely as Super is now battling with Wake. That voice crack was forced. Wake surely looks down the inside here. He does, but it's not good enough. Super's going to get that run. Wake's still on the tail, however. How about here, side by side? Into sector 3. Wake's still battling away with Super. Pigeon Cool just in the distance now. He has pitted. I believe someone's taking the lead off Techno. I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, someone has apparently taken the lead off Techno. I'm not sure that's right. As Jen has gone really wide down onto the start-finish straight. And Pigeon Cool has forced his way through. Love it. Let's return to this battle then between Super and Wake. Super surely looks for a move into turn 1. Looks out wide, cuts on inside. Wake slams on the anchors to stop him. Super backs off. No need to risk that move. Some dirty defense by Wake. Everything seems to have calmed down on the track. Let's look for a battle. There is no battle as we catch ASM going off into the gravel track. Lewis Hamilton could be back onto the bumper of, I think ASM it was. It was one of these guys, I swear. Okay, well, I've completely lost where he was now. Who's he battling? Maxi. That's not Maxi. That's also not Maxi. I have no idea where Maxi has gone. There's Maxi. He's gone into the pits. Oh my god, of course. Oh, here we go. We have a battle again. Down the inside goes... I'm not sure. ASM. On Tro. Tro defending that position. Swapping around. Weaving. Into turn 1. ASM has gone back through. Troj. Wider line. Cutting back inside at the end of turn 1. Turn 2, he's not going to fight that position back. Unified just in the distance, and ahead of them is Kiv. Unified one has just been invited back onto the scene by Troj. Is he going to sniff his bumhole? No. Not that I'm sure of. Unified sticking it around the outside. And Troj has pretty much had his bumhole pummeled. Wide goes Troj. He is healing from the absolute pulverization of his... Oh, what have I've looked away for 2 seconds and I think Troj just crashed on the entry to the pits. ASM sideways there on the exit. And Unified one is now sniffing that little pink starfish. Oh, yeah. My mic accidentally just got unplugged, that's why I cut out. What did I say? Can't remember. ASM is getting his chocolate starfish tickled. ASM holds on to that position down onto the start-finish straight. Keep an eye on, though, Unified. These two have been battling pretty much since the start of the race, and Unified is going to lock down the inside now. He's too wide. Down towards turn 1 into the braking zone. Unified should have this move done. ASM is going to fight it back on the exit. And Unified is through. That is pretty much confirmed now, but ASM is going to fight that one back. Bumming him, and he's gone straight back through. Unified in shock of how ASM penetrated him. And yeah, he's gone back through as ASM cuts the corner and lets Unify back around. What on earth has he done that for? It was perfectly clean. He used protection for the move, so... Nichetv in the distance just ahead of Unified. As the night sky starts to dawn over us, let's go over to Techno, who is 2.5 seconds ahead of his title rival James. And the lights are coming on now all around the grid. Sunset is upon us. Jen is chasing down Unified. Lap 17 here at Lusail, Qatar. Round 10 of VCL. What on earth has happened so far in this race? We've had quite a few crashes. Not really caught on camera. We've caught them just in time to see them recover. Majority of the crashes were caused by me flying into them. I'll let that one sink in for a minute. The average lap time here is... I can't tell. Love it. How about we take a look around the track then as they continue racing. We got free cam to use now. I believe just in time to see Techno and James just there in the distance. See all the cars starting to space out a bit more. Not many battles on the grid. Take a look back there. I can see quite a few cars coming. Yeah, definitely not many battles going on at the moment. It's quite calm down. I take it back. Kiv is looking on Roxy as he goes wide, and yep, there you go. That's pretty much what's happened every time a car's got close. They've gone wide and then dropped a couple tenths, then caught up again and dropped a couple tenths, then caught up. It's just a bit repetitive at the moment. However, I think that time Kiv has got the move done. Roxy has dropped to position to Kiv. And there you go, spaced out yet again on the grid. Let's go ahead and get on board with Pigeon Cool, who is defending. As the nighttime hours are upon us. Nearly lap 20 with 16 laps to go. It's a long time yet. It's pretty much another 30 minutes. Bub right on the tail of Pigeon Cool now. This battle could be something to watch. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the rest of them. As it doesn't. Bub looks around the outside. Pidge goes to block him off. It's his teammate. Two teammates battling. They can afford to battle. They're pretty much in no man's land. Fighting for the 5th and 6th position. Pigeon currently in 5th. With his teammate pressing right up against his buttocks. Rab really giving it every shot to get past his teammate. And he could do it here. Gotta be careful, don't kill him. Lock down the inside. Pigeon goes to shut the door. Rab goes through. Pigeon slams on the brake. Goes for the switchback. Roxy gets a warning at the top of your screen. And Rab is throwing his teammate. But Pigeon's going to continue fighting now. As they are almost into the sector 3. Pigeon has dropped behind Rab. And into the pits comes Pigeon. Let's run and watch. Where does Pigeon pit? I have no idea. And there goes Pigeon. That was fast. Fast for a GT stop at least. Lewis Hamilton also pitting. The cars look a lot better at night, just wait for it. Lewis comes right out behind Jen. He's got to get some heat into those tyres. So I don't think he will be too much of a worry to Jen in his wing mirrors. Okay, looks like Lewis has got some heat into his tyres. $15 laps to go here at UCL. We will be heading into the off-mic section while I do some important stuff. As we finish off this battle, Jen almost gets spun by Lewis. He did push him off the road, did Jen, so Lewis should really have the chance to have that position back. He was nearly through on the inside of Jen. Okay, I'm bringing the mic back on. I've had to stop what I was doing to watch this battle. Four-way battle here. I'm not sure what position we're fighting for. It is P8. Unified leads Kiv, leads Lewis, who is now getting attacked by Jen. Jen looks down the inside. Lewis could get past. Kiv slams on the brakes. Jen pushes in wide. Lewis is now on the inside. 3 wide here. Jen fighting for everything, pushing wide. Pretty much pushes Lewis off the road. Kiv goes straight back through to take back his position, but Jen is now fighting back. Looking for the switchback on this exit, probably not. These 3 cars are battling really hard as Unified starts to pull away. Lewis Hamilton gets slammed into by Kiv. Jen looks around the outside as Kiv goes wide and both cars go through. Lewis Hamilton has slammed into the back of Jen and gone wide, allowing Kiv to go back through. I think Lewis might have taken Viagra from this because he's finding it very, very hard to drive. Get it? Pun intended. Never mind. Anyway, Kiv is battling away with Lewis. We'll watch this one. Down the inside goes Lewis. Kiv's going to fight that one. The smart idea would not to be battle at the moment. Not really. As Unified pulls into the pits and so does Kiv. Let's get back on board with Lewis then. Actually, no. Fuck that. Someone's crashed on pit entry and we're going to watch them now pretty much race to be first out of the pits. Look at this. This is peak. Side by side in the pit lane. Kiv has the first pit box. Unified has the second pit box. Who's going to be first? Kiv goes. Unified goes. Side by side on the pit exit and they're racing away. Let's get on board with Kiv. Both on cold tyres fighting down in towards turn 1. Unified looks down the inside. They both crashed into each other. Kiv's going to fight that position. Unified looking now for the switchback into the outside of turn 3. Kiv slams on the anchors, keeps that inside line shut. Unified still trailing. On his bumper, he's doing everything he can to get past Kiv. But he's dropping a few tenths there. The cold tyres seem to be affecting him really bad. He's now dropped nearly 2 seconds. Keep an eye on the left side of your screen. We'll pick up on another battle hopefully. For now, this is what we're stuck with. There's another battle. Lewis on Jen. Let's watch Jen. I want to see if he's slamming on the brakes to stop Lewis from getting past. I'm not sure which one Jen is. Oh, yeah, you can't stop him now because they're both side by side. Lewis, you're looking for an excellent switchback on Jen there, and he's straight back through. Right, well, I was supposed to be doing something right now, so I'll see you guys in a few moments' time. Okay, welcome back to the 10th round of VCL. Pi has just received a warning, as you see at the top of the screen. We are 5 laps away from the checkered flag, and currently Techno is still out in front, as it has been all race. We are 31 laps in out of 36. We will take a look around the grid in just a few moments' time, though let's run through today's sponsor. Today's sponsor, this stream is sponsored by Big Bang. That is what you call when two people have sex and they are fat. Big Bang. Be fat, have sex. That is the sponsor of today. I'm being serious, we do have that as a sponsor. Totally. No one click that. Let's go take a look at Lewis and Jen. They're back battling. Jen down the inside on Lewis. Switch back by Jen, that's a good move, and Jen probably going to slam on the brakes now like I expect him to. This battle pretty much has been going on all race. You saw it when there was 4 cars. It was hectic. Slipstream Lewis running up towards turn 1. As Dragon comes out of the pits, he's going to slow down, let both the drivers past. Almost takes out Lewis. Lewis looking down the inside on Jen. Jen fighting that position back. Goes for the switchback, ramming each other. Side by side. Jem rams his way through with it. I expect Lewis to do the same. Or is Jen going to go wide? Jen does go wide. Colliding. Pushes Jen back into the gravel trap. You race dirty, I race dirty, says Lewis. Jen's going to look back down the inside. Is he going to return the favour? He's not. Lewis gets a chance to go back in front of Jen to close that door, and he does just that. Jen looks to be pissed. Right on the tail of Lewis. We've paid so much attention to these guys all race. Lewis goes wide. Here comes Jen. Side by side, Jen pushes Lewis off the road and Dragon is just in the background. Here comes Lewis now into turn 1. Dragon is now battling with Lewis, side by side. Keep an eye on these two. Lewis battling with Dragon. Dragon should be either dropping back or letting Lewis through. They don't want to lose that time to Jen. Lewis defends. Unified catching up. This could be enticing on the last lap. these two continuing their battle. Locking in that tail. Let's find where Dragon is. I don't think he was there for the start of the race, so he's not on my timing screen, unfortunately. This battle might run right down to the end of the race. There we go, contact, and Lewis goes wide. Jen is slowing down. Dragon now on Jen. Jen, let's head to Jen. All three cars. 3 wide. Down to the start finish straight. As we enter what is going to be the penultimate, well, not the penultimate lap. This is their 34th lap, you gotta remember. These guys are close to being lapped. As Dragon makes it through on these two. Big frame drop there as Lewis gets through on Jen. Dragon is the one holding off. Dragon goes wide, Jen and Lewis go straight through. Lewis needs to defend with all his might. Let's head back to what we just seen in the background. The United one, fight with Nichetv. This battle seems to have not calmed down yet as United has gone wide. They're side by side now. Let's get closer to this one. Kiv's going to look around the inside. He's going to get that move done surely. Unified, banging wheels. That move is defended by Unified. Let's head back to these guys who are side by side. Clashing wheels again, continuing their battle, going wide. Dragon's there, he's going to capitalise. Lewis looks to defend, he's like touching the brakes, making Dragon touch his bum. That is gay. Anyways. Actually, it might not be. Dragon might be a girl, you never know. Anyways, Jen currently holding off the two aggressive drivers behind. Dragon is all over the tail of Lewis. And just ahead of Jen, this could be very tasty going into turn 1. It is going to be very tasty going into turn 1. Dragon looks on the inside of Lewis. Lewis looks around the outside of Jen. Jen defends Dragon. Dragon pushes his way through. Lewis has dropped a position and Dragon is up. Jen now has to defend from the R8 driver. As we are on the penultimate lap of these guys' battle, we will return to Techno in a minute to watch him take his win. But what's going to happen here? Dragon touching the bumper of Jen. Lewis is catching back up. And Techno is on to the final lap. We will watch him in a few moments' time take that checkered flag, but for now we're going to watch these three. Dragon all over the tail of Jen. Jen, we will go to. There we go, that's a good view. On board with Jen, looking back. Dragon and Lewis right there on him. Both go wide, inviting Lewis back into it. They have still got a lap to go. Dragon looks around the outside. Lewis is still there. He's putting everything on the line. Lewis might have just picked up a CC. Dragon goes through on Jen. Jen's going to look for the switchback onto the start finish straight. He's going to go for that switchback. Clashing wheels on the exit. Side by side now. All the way down towards turn 1 as they enter their final lap. Techno is on his way towards the finish line. Not long now. Let's return to this battle. Into turn 1. Side by side. Clashing wheels. Lewis gains a time. 3 wide. Where's Techno? Techno onto the start finish straight. We watch this for just a moment. Techno wins here, Qatar. What a dominant performance, and he's gained points on his championship rival. But let's not bat an eye away from this battle here. Not long to go. Just a few more corners. Lewis, Jen, Dragon. Where has this battle stemmed from? It's only been 3 laps. Lewis seems to be dropping back. I'm not sure what's going on here. Jen defending from Dragon. Dragon doing everything he can. Who's going to take that 8th place? Dragon goes wide. Lewis looks down the inside. The battle continues. There's really not long to go. Dragon goes wide. Lewis could be through. It's not over yet. Jen inviting them back into it. Dragon still on his tail. Lewis, final corner. Around the outside goes Lewis. Side by side banging wheels. Jen, can he hold on? Can he hold on? Oh, what a finish. Who on earth got 9th? Lewis looks like he got 9th. Though I think we give that one to Dragon, even though he was a lap down. I think Dragon very much earned that. Your winner today is Techno. Incredible. We didn't even have to pay attention to the winner's battle. We wait for the podium. We will see Techno take to the top spot, James in second, and Big Cajon in. Okay, nice name, but. Oh my god, okay, yeah, that's that then. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, because this was, don't know if, Pigeon just sent me a DM saying this was not worth my time, so make sure you guys just, subscribe, make it all worth my time. Thank you for watching.